Welcome back, episode 187 of the Michael Lab Show. We are here on this beautiful Tuesday morning. We're doing it on this beautiful Tuesday morning. It's almost May. We're moving right along. My hair's growing out, and I'm going to go ahead and get a different haircut. I decided over the weekend that I don't want to have a fade anymore. I think it just looks childish, and I don't think I want to look like a child anymore. I think I want to look like a soccer player. So I'm growing my hair out. Talked to the girl about it, and we decided to get me hair that is like curly at the top, kind of like a Jufro, but a thicker one, more like an Aeropostale kind of look. So that's what we have going on. So my hair is going to look wild for a while, but it's going to end up looking good. The goal is to have really pretty hair by June. It gives me a solid month to have bad hair, but after that, we're going to have pretty hair. How was everyone's weekend? I felt like it was a long weekend. That thing makes the flame higher. I love fire. I felt like it was a long weekend, dude. Like, I feel like it was just, it just kept going, which was nice. You know, I like that. I like the whole long weekend. It felt good to get away. Taylor and I, we went to Rehoboth Beach. We did a whole lot of eating. It was really nice. We had pizza twice. I lost my credit card. I got it back. On the way back, we drove about an hour. I stopped at Royal Farms to get some gases. And as I got my gases, I was going to go pay my gases with my credit card. And I went to go get in my wallet, and my credit card wasn't there. And I was like, damn, what the hell is going on here? And I was angry. I was pissed. I went to go delete my credit card and everything. And then Taylor was like, you should call the restaurant that we went to. Because we went to it was called Dos Locos. It was a taco place at like 11:30 that morning, which was like a Saturday, where we had a martini, which was kind of crazy. I've never drank. That was the first time I had a drink that day. That was my first drink I had in probably over 6 or 7 months. Like, I rarely ever drink. It's just something I don't do. I never really think about it. There's not a reason why I do or don't. I just kind of, it's just expensive, first of all. And second of all, I don't know. I've just never really been into it. I like the idea of it, though, but I've just never really been into it. So I went ahead, got a martini. So we're at Royal Farms, and I called the place. I was like, hey, guys, do you have my credit card? And they were like, yeah, we got your credit card. And I was like, okay, cool. Nice. Got my credit card. So I went back to the place. We drove an hour away. We were already an hour from the beach. We drove back to the beach, got my credit card. Taylor was like, you want a pizza? And I was like, yeah, I want a pizza. So we went ahead and got a pizza. So we had pizza and mozzarella sticks on the way home. And it was nice. We did a lot of nothing. We ate a lot of food, pizzas, ice creams. What else do we have? Oh, tacos, martinis, more pizza. We read a lot on the beach, which was kind of the whole point of us going. Like, going to the beach and just reading is one of my favorite things to do. Because we did that this time last year during the lockdown. We were at the beach pretty much every other day because there was nothing going on. I was on unemployment, making cash money, bro. And there was nothing else going on. Work was closed. The state was closed. So we went to Ocean City every day. Would jump the border, and sit down, and we would just read our books. And our dog would be there. It was peaceful. It was nice. And we did that again this weekend. I think it's those times that really make everything worth it in life. It's hard to appreciate things when everything is just moving at such a fast clip. It's hard to kind of calm down and relax and think about your life. But when you go away for a while and you kind of escape the rat wheel of life, it feels nice. It feels nice to get away. So that's what we did. Just read our books, went on walks with the dog, looked at houses. It's kind of like one of our favorite things to do is just kind of look at houses, see what the price is of certain areas. And yeah, we're losers. We don't have a life. We don't have a life. So got my second shot of Moderna on Sunday. And I'm not here to tell you what to do or what not to do. And I'm definitely not here to give advice out. I'm just here to share my experiences because that's all this podcast is. It's just me talking about my experiences and people listening to it. Or if you don't listen to it, make fun of it. Whatever you want to do. But that's what I do on this podcast. I just talk about me because I'm a very selfish, self-absorbed narcissist, and all I like to do all day is talk about myself. So got my first shot March 25th 2021, and it was fine. It was easy. The person was really nice to my arm, just kind of poked my arm a little bit, got the shot, no big deal. Didn't feel any side effects, no effects at all. Also never had COVID. And I do know, I don't know 100%, but I have heard that if you've had COVID and you get the shots, the shots aren't nearly as the side effects are very small. But I've heard that if you haven't had COVID and you get the shots, you're probably going to have a little bit more of a hard time after the shots. Your symptoms are probably going to be a little bit higher. So I got the shot, the first one, March 25th. I felt nothing, right? It was super easy. The lady was really nice to my arm. No side effects. And usually the first shot doesn't have side effects. It's the second shot that has side effects. So I go back yesterday, 2 days ago, on Sunday, and I get the second shot. And the dude was kind of aggressive with my arm. He was kind of mean to my arm. I'm probably just being a bitch here, but I felt like I just don't know what he was doing. He just kind of stabbed my arm, and I was like, ow, my first reaction was like, ow, that hurt. Ow, that hurt. That wasn't cool. Why did you do it so mean? That's what I was thinking in my head. And then I sat down because you got to wait 15 minutes so you don't pass out and die from the COVID shots, or you don't have side effects, and they can take care of you if you do have side effects, and they would rather take care of you there than if you pass out and die and on the way home, and that's a bummer for them, liability and all that good stuff. So I get my shot, and I can already feel my arm. My arm's hurting. I'm like, ow, God, damn it, ow, my arm hurts. It's pulsating, and I'm just I'm being a bitch here. I'm just complaining. What am I even complaining? Of course it hurts. Someone just put a needle in your arm. It's not going to feel great. It's not going to feel awesome. But then as the day goes on, I get home. I go on a 2-mile run, which, by the way, holy crap, I may only be up 5 pounds, but my running sucks, dude. It's not like I haven't been running, dude. I've been running, I've been running probably 3 times a week. A 5K a day. And not 5K a day, but I've been running 3 days a week. Each time is at least 3.2, 3.1 miles. So every time is a 5K. And I don't know, dude. I just felt like absolute dog shit, man, of running. And then because I didn't even think of it. I didn't even think of it as being the shot. I was just I'm lazy. I'm a terrible runner. Go die, jump off a building. And then by the time I get back, I can start feeling it. I'm like, okay, my arm hurts. My quads are really, really sore. And normally they're sore after I do legs. But we didn't do legs. Like, I didn't do legs for like 4 or 5 days. So I was like, that's weird. Why is my left quad and my right quad so sore at the top, like at the teardrop area, right where it enters your kneecap? Like, it was just so painful. I was like, damn it, what's going on? And then as the night progresses, I can just feel the symptoms kicking in. I have like a constant headache all day. I'm like, ow, my head hurts a lot. This is annoying. So I had a constant headache. I had a fever. I felt sick. I didn't throw up, but I felt sick. And my arm was I couldn't even move it, dude. It was in so much pain. Like today, it's 24 hours after I got my shot, and I can move it a lot easier. Like, it's a lot easier to move right now. But before, dude, it was not. It was like, it was painful. You know, it was painful. And I'm not saying you shouldn't get the shot. Get the shot if you want to. If you don't want to get it, don't get it. But like, because I guess I just went into it like, nah, dude, like I'm gonna get no symptoms. But I did get symptoms. Like, I was up all Sunday night, like with a migraine. I had to get an ice pack to go to bed. My arm was just really sore, so every time I moved it, I was like, ow. But I'm vaccinated both times, and I'm all good, man. In Maryland, looks like they just keep on getting better and better numbers, which is so nice to see. You're seeing like states like Florida, like they had the UFC just fully capacity, and you're like, dude, like it's right there. Like, freedom is right around the corner. Like, I'm just waiting for them to open up. And I always put this poll up on my Instagram asking people if we should open up or not. And it's fascinating because I do get a lot of it's kind of funny. 90% of the time people are ready to open up. And I don't understand. Like, I think we're like 46% people are vaccinated, and it just seems like it's time to let the dogs out of the bag. What's it called? Let the something out of the something. It looks like it's time to just let the cannons loose, dude, and just rip it open, man. Florida and Texas look so nice, man. So everyone's moving down there. And like, there's a reason why people are moving down there, is because they look like they have freedom, man. It's like, it looks so nice, dude. It really does. It looks so nice. If you've been vaccinated both times, like, you don't need to wear a mask. Like, why are we wearing a mask? That's the thing I don't understand. Like, if you've been vaccinated, why are people who've been vaccinated still nervous about it? Like, I don't understand. Like, how many times have you seen somebody double masked 6 feet away after you know they've had both the shots? Like, what are we doing? Like, what game are we playing here? Is it even about COVID anymore? Or is it about weak people having a little bit of power? Is that what it is? Because that's what I think it is. I think it's just weak people finally have power and finally have the ability to wag their finger at you and be like, oh, you got to wear a mask, or hi, you got to do this. But like, this needs to be done with, man. Like, Florida, man, they look so fun. They got freedom down there. Texas, freedom, dude. The freedom to do what you want to do, man. If you want to wear a mask, put a mask on. But at the same time, dude, I'm just like, what games are we playing now? Is it do we want to get 0 cases of COVID? Because if that's the case, then we're never going to open up. Or is it all about mitigating the risk, which we've done? We have control over it. We have these vaccines out. The hospitals are back to functioning normal. Like, they have space. Like, if that's the whole reason why we went into lockdown, was to minimize the spread of it, because we're overwhelming our healthcare system. But like, we're good now. Why can't we just open up? Why can't we just go back to normal? I don't get it. Like, what games are we playing here, Hogue? Just pull the plug and let it rip, man. I'm ready for it to just happen, dog. Yeah, dude. I'm ready for it. You know, I keep up with Elon Musk a lot. I'm a big fan of him. I have a quote right behind me. Dude, I'm sorry, guys. I'm exhausted. That COVID vaccine, it got to me, dude. I felt like such a bitch, dude, because I really didn't think I would have any symptoms. Yo, it knocked me on my ass. It still has me. I feel like I'm sleepwalking right now. I feel like I'm sleep talking right now. Hello? Am I even there? Do you guys even hear me? Are we even shooting? Are we live, people? What's going on, Michael? How's your brain today, buddy? Are you alive? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm just shot out of a cannon, but I never got out of the cannon. I just kind of fell face first on the floor. You know, I was thinking about my grandpa. Like, my grandpa, my mom's father, was a World War II veteran. An absolute savage. You know, like someone who just took a musket and popped people like little Hitler's heads off. You know, like, I come from a savage group of men. Like, my other grandpa was like a spy for like the CIA, like spent time in Soviet Russia and like spent time in Germany. He knows German. And the whole time I'm just thinking about those people. Like, as I'm falling asleep last night with my arm, it's sore. I'm like, ow, my arm is so sore. Taylor, ow, you laid on my arm, it hurts. The whole time I'm doing that, I'm just thinking about those savages, like whatever they went through. I feel like such a bitch, man. Just complaining about the dumbest shit. Like, ow, my arm hurts. Meanwhile, these people are just taking shots off the scalp by Nazis. Oh, man. What is going on, people? Happy day, happy people. Just so tired of the lockdown. Nobody wants to be in a lockdown anymore, man. Like, let people make their own decision. If you don't feel safe, don't go outside. Or if you don't feel safe, wear a mask. But if you feel safe, like, why? Like, you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want to do, man. Like, I'm ready for it to just happen. I'm just confused. Like, I don't know what the goal is, and I think that's what concerns me the most. Is the goal to get rid of COVID? Because if that's the goal, then we're never gonna reach that because COVID's gonna be here forever. It's not going anywhere. Like, it's here. It's here and it's here to stay. Like, I think it's time for us to just let it loose, dude. Let it rip, man. I'm exhausted. I'm sorry, dude. This is not a good podcast. This is a terrible podcast. See what's going on in the world, man. Edgewater. Hit and run crash in Anne Arundel County. J&J is so good to use again, man. I don't understand why we even stopped using J&J. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, they stopped J&J because of blood clots, and then a week later, they give it the okay to go again. But they didn't make a change to anything. The formula didn't change. Nothing changed. They just stopped using it over blood clots, which was like, that was just dumb. It didn't make sense, dude. I don't understand the I don't know. Sometimes the CDC and like WHO. Do you guys feel like the World Health Organization is like not nearly as respected? I feel like ever since the WHO came out and said that if you've been vaccinated, you can like hang out with people and like close off rooms and you don't have to socially distance, because they came out and said that. I feel like ever since they said that, people kind of have like stopped listening to WHO and everything's like CDC now. And the CDC is much more liberal with everything. I think the WHO is just ready to let things rip. But I have such a huge pimple in my nose right here. I can feel it. I think it's a hair. It's massive, dude. I can't even like flex my nostrils without them going like, ow. Ow. It hurts, man. Dude, Kevin Usman. Kamaru Usman responds to Conor McGregor. McGregor fires back by suggesting Usman is on PEDs. Well, even if he is on PEDs, he's still savage. If McGregor got on PEDs, he still wouldn't win. Whether there's really fire here is up for debate, but Kamaru Usman and Conor McGregor are both certainly posturing that they want all the smoke. Usman even copying my shots now. Am I to fight this guy at some stage? I think so. Can't be copying my words and my shots and not get a smack for it. I like 170. It's mine soon. The crowd has me salivating like a dog. I'm a block at 170, guys. Give me till the end of the year at this 155 weight. I'll get the strap and then I'll go up again. After green fungus panties. Ha ha ha. Cause any one of these fools can get it. Usman. Except when I touch you at 170, they go out. They don't even go out at 155 anymore for you. I finish people. You get finished. Conor McGregor responds, relax there, Carbuncles. Who's Carbuncles? Carbuncles. A group of pus-filled bumps forming at connected areas of infected under the skin. I don't want to see these things. I got to look at them up, though. Ugh. They look so fun to pop, though. Oh. Dude, those look so fun to pop. I want to pop them all. Pop, pop, pop. Ugh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting. Why are you calling him that? Carbuncles. Come on, Connor. It's a low shot. You big spotty backpox. Backpox. You were ringside last time I fought at 170. 40 seconds is all it took. Why did you reschedule Burns fight? Question mark. What was the reason that was never given to the public? Why that already signed fight was then rescheduled? Fuck these juice heads anyways. I don't give a bollocks. What's a bollocks? Yo, these Irish people, you can't just be saying this shit, man. I don't know what any of this means. Just throw into confusion, botch or bungle. Managed to bollocks up the whole project. I'm just calling it as it is. I've the biggest balls in Ireland with 2 lump hammers attached to my elbows. Send me in and I'll pop that big pimple. Get 3 belts to go with my 3 comas. What? I offered you the fight and you went missing. Let's stay humble, young man. I already took your pride. Don't make me take your whiskey too. Oh, shots fired. Oh, hey, Masvidal got popped, dude. He got popped hard. What is this fight? Conor McGregor fighting Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier whooped his ass. I don't know what Conor McGregor's talking about, dude. Yo, Conor McGregor's a stud, though. The dude's a billionaire. You know, I mean, maybe not a billionaire, but he's worth hundreds of millions off his whiskey. He knows what he's doing. He ain't no dummy. But they're about to go round 3, I think. Poirier and McGregor. But he got him. I'm pretty sure McGregor beat him one time, but Poirier beat him the second time. But they're going to go round 3, man. And Poirier's going to make his money. McGregor's going to make his money. McGregor already made his money. He's got that 12th whiskey, and he makes a shit ton of money on that. But Conor McGregor, dude, he's the king of shit talking, man. No one's better than him. He's so good at it. What time do I work today? I work at 4 p.m. Class at 1 to 3:30. Oh God, school's almost over. It needs to be over now. I'm getting so bored. It does not enough for me. It just doesn't do it for me anymore. School's just, I don't know, man. Working full time in school is not easy. You know, when you're doing 90 hours, when you're doing, 45-hour weeks, and then you got the school thing, it makes it a little bit hard. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. What else is going on? What else is happening? Biden administration is set to relax outdoor mask guidance. Oh, hello. That's what I'm talking about. Biden, your little old hag ass getting up there. The Biden administration is slated to relax federal public health guidance on wearing masks outdoor as soon as this week. That's what I'm talking about, Biden. The announcement, which may come as early as Tuesday, could be supplemented with differing guidance for fully vaccinated people and those who have not received a coronavirus vaccine. But also, it doesn't matter. Like, this is my thing. Not everyone has to get the vaccine, because if you've gotten the vaccine, you can't get COVID, or your chances of getting COVID are very low. So not everyone has to get it. And the people who aren't getting it, they don't care about getting COVID. So like, they shouldn't have to get it. Right? I don't know. I don't know. That makes sense to me. My stuff for the gym, so it will probably be close to the beginning of your shift since my last patients. I am planning on stalling. Okie dokie. I look forward to seeing you, and I will make sure you have a second energy drink. I'm such a nice boyfriend. I really am, dude. You can't beat me. You can't beat me. That's kind of funny though, Biden. Get your credit, dude. Get your credit. Yo, Dr. Fauci's tripping out. White House Chief Medical Advisor Dr. Anthony Fauci indicated that the new mask guidance was imminent, but also warned that Americans should continue to adhere to public. No, like, get out of here, man. I don't understand. Like, he's fully vaccinated and he's still wearing a double mask. Like, what is it? Like, what are we doing? Is it even COVID anymore? Like, what game? Are we in the Matrix? Like, are we all on the set of a Hollywood movie? If you've been double vaccinated, you should be able to go out and, like, kiss the trees and stuff and, like, lick the floor. You're not going to get COVID. You don't need to wear a mask. Like, who even gets COVID anymore? The announcement may come early as Tuesday. It could be supplemented with differing guidance. That's awesome. So we're gonna have different classes now. We're gonna have people who have been, people who have not been vaccinated. The Biden administration is slated to relax federal public health guidance on wearing masks outdoors as soon as this week. The announcements, which may come as early as Tuesday, could give separate recommendations to fully vaccinated people and those who have not received a coronavirus vaccine, added the person who spoke on the condition of anonymity. The administration is still finalizing the guidance. Over the weekend, White House Chief Medical Advisor Fauci indicated the new mask guidance was imminent, but also warned that Americans should adhere to public health measures until CDC makes an assessment. Get out of here, Fauci. Like, I have no time for him. Like, they asked him, like, 5 things you still wouldn't do. Go to the movie theaters. I've done that. It was fine. No one's there. It's all good. Second one was, still wouldn't eat indoors. Hey, been doing that since June. Fine. It's all good. What I believe you're going to be hearing, what the country is going to be hearing soon, is updated guidelines from the CDC, Fauci told the ABC program. This week with George Stephanopoulos, the CDC is a science-based organization. They don't want to make any guidelines unless they look at the data, and the data backs it up. Well, the data shows that COVID doesn't spread outside, so why are we even wearing a mask outside? It's retarded. Like, I don't understand. Florida and Texas have the lowest numbers in the country. But, like, we can't say that because they haven't been following the guidelines. But people can't admit to that. Like, they've been kicking ass. Why? Because they're outside places. And, like, I don't know why, but, like, what they're doing is working. Why can't we all just do what Florida and Texas are doing? But when you look around the common sense situation, the risk is really low, especially if you're vaccinated, he said. Oh, thank you, Fauci. The CDC's current guidelines state that masks may not be necessary when you're outside by yourself or away from others with people who live in your household. However, some areas may have mask mandates while you're out in public, so please check the rules in your local areas, such as in your city, county, or state. Additionally, check whether any federal mask mandates apply to where you will be going. Dr. Isaac Bocock, an infectious disease specialist at the University of Toronto, said he supports the anticipated guidance from the CDC. He added that more research is showing up that very few COVID infections happen in outdoor settings. No shit, we've known this the whole time, but I've known this the whole time. Why haven't we been talking about this? But masks should still be mandated in indoor settings, he said, until most of the U.S. population is vaccinated, and it is difficult for the virus to spread from one person to the next. Well, I think what is it? U.S. vaccination rate. Yeah, dude, 30%, 28.9% of the country is fully vaccinated. That's a crazy number, dude. 229 million doses 95 million are fully vaccinated. Dude, that's a lot of people. Look at that. Oh, it's even higher than that. 42.6 people have the first dose percentage. Yo, that's crazy, man. We're killing it. It's been over a year. We have a very good understanding who gets infected, how they get infected. I think it's fair to say you don't need to wear a mask outside unless you can't maintain 2 meters to 6 feet apart. Masking outdoors likely does not provide much added protection. On Monday, Dr. Scott Gottlieb told CNBC that he believes outdoor mask mandates are no longer necessary. That's what I'm talking about. More than 42% of the U.S. population has received at least one dose, including 28.4% who have been fully vaccinated. People could choose to wear a mask if they want to. I think there shouldn't be requirements that they have to wear a mask outdoors, the former Food and Drug Administrative Commission said in a Squawk Box. I agree, man. I agree. Yo, Greta Thunberg, man, why is she still making news headlines? She's encouraging the world to give out more vaccines or whatever whatever she's saying. I know you love those. It's the little things that make the biggest smiles. I know you love those. Oh, man. That's good. I mean, honestly, I didn't think he would be doing that, but much respect. I mean, that's good. It's good to see that people are actually looking at the facts now. Like, the facts is that you don't get it outside. So, the idea of wearing mask ever outside made no sense. It shouldn't have ever been a thing. Indoors, yeah, wear it, but like outdoors, no. Like, it's ridiculous. It's really weird to see people wearing masks outdoors. It's like the most confusing thing. Like, I get it if it's like an extremely populated city, like you see it in China all the time, but like seeing people wear a mask outside when it's like 80 degrees, like over the weekend, we're at the beach and people wearing masks at the beach. I was like, what are we doing? Like, it seems like we're just in a play now at this point. Like, someone's pulling the plugs. I don't know. Maybe that's just me complaining, but I just feel like we're playing a weird game. What else is happening? India's getting ravaged. Shocker. What else is going on? I may be allowed to go to Europe. So, I don't know. Man. I don't really have too much more to say. Another short podcast. It's just what it is, dude. I'm just finishing up with school, and it's kind of stressful. It is stressful because I have to get this internship, and I need the school to pass my internship, and they haven't responded yet, and I'm nervous about it, but I'm just waiting for them. It kind of decides everything. Like, the future is kind of riding on this internship, and I need it to go through, and I hope it goes through, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I check my email every day. Like, I'm gonna check it right now live on the podcast. And yeah, nothing yet. So we'll see. I hope I can get the internship. That way I can just work, or do the internship, and I can finish everything up. That's what I want the most. But yeah, guys, I'll let you guys go. I'll see you guys in episode 188 of the Michael Lab Show. Peace out. See ya. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you guys later.